Chapter 6 has given us one of the coolest battle passes in Fortnite history, and today I'm going to go over it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and comment which type of content you want to see next. Honestly, this might be one of the greatest battle passes we've ever seen. Starting off on page 1, we have Nyanja. Just the fact that this is the first skin you get, the very first thing you get when you get the battle pass, I mean, just says that this battle pass is super, super good. So here's the first skin. Here's the pickaxe that you get with it too. Honestly, I mean, I think those are fine. I think the skin looks really clean. It also comes with the cat's prowl, and the gun wrap is actually legit with the cat on the side. It's shaking its head. Looks super, super clean. Honestly, a big fan of this gun wrap. Then we have the backpack, the back bling, super cool. And then we have the loading screen, which honestly, it gives a little bit of a foreshadowing of another skin that's coming later on in the battle pass. Here's the emote that it gives. And then here's the glider. Like I said, the fact that this is only page 1 and we have stuff this good is just saying something. So as we move on to page 2, it's going to be a lot of the same things, just different colors. They went with the darker thing, which is super cool. The eyes on this is legit. It looks so good. So here's the claws, here's the pickaxe, again, just darker. I like the dark, like the black and then the green, and there's also like a dark blue and purple in there too, but just like the neon green with this looks so good. You also get the V-Bucks there, and then I'll go back and show you the emote that you can spray on the wall. And then here's also the contrail that you get too. This thing actually looks super, super cool. And then here's, of course, the skin. As we move on to page 3, honestly, this emote is super, super cool. The reason why is I don't necessarily care as much for the song, but the fact that she's playing an instrument and she has the sprites running around her, with this being the first season that there's sprites, that's super cool. We have a water sprite right there. We have a loading screen. Honestly, a big fan of all these loading screens. We have her glider. I mean, the 3 fish looks so, so good. The contrail with the sprites floating down. I mean, I love the theme, how they brought in the sprites into this battle pass, because it's such a monumental thing and change that they brought into this season. So super cool. There's the back bling. It looks good. I like the scrolls on the side. And then, of course, this is the final outfit of page 3 that you get, Jade. So pretty cool. As we go on to page 4, it's kind of the same thing. Like I said, I mean, you get the theme of the first page is going to be an introduction of the new of a new skin, and then the next page right after that is going to be just variants of gliders and skins and back blinks and stuff like that. So here's the pickaxe. I don't think there was a pickaxe on the previous page. But you can get a vibe for the emotes or the sprays that are coming along with this battle pass. Kind of like that ancient scroll look, which is super cool. Again, the fish. This might be my favorite glider of the entire battle pass. It looks so good. V-Bucks, the cursed Daruma. And then here is another loading screen. This loading screen is super cool because it has both sprites, the air sprite and then the water sprite. I don't actually know. I haven't even looked in here to see if the earth sprite's in there. It doesn't look like it is, but it would have been cool if they included that. And then here's Cursed Jade. Has a helmet on this one, and then the reactive pink glow looks super cool. As for page 5, this is where things start getting really, really good. Here's the glider. It's like a motorcycle with like airplane wings on it, and then the turbo boosters on the back. I mean, this thing looks legit. This looks exactly like what you drive around in the game in terms of like the motorcycles. Here's another gun wrap. I do like it. It's clean. I'm actually not a big fan of the little creature that's on the very back of it. But I love how the lights are like shooting through this and glowing up, which is kind of cool. So we have Pickle Pal, an emote. We have another spray. This back bling might be the best back bling in the entire battle pass. I mean, the fact that not only is there a sword, but there's also this creature hanging on the back of it. Like this might be one of my favorite back blings ever, to be honest. And then we have the loading screen of Kendo, which kind of foreshadows the skin who's Kendo. So looks super, super cool. For the emote, We have almost like a fruit ninja emote with the invisible cut where Kendo is holding his sword but never actually moves it. Well, he does move it, but it happens so fast that he cuts all the, I think those are cucumbers. So our first banner icon that we've seen, this is super cool. Free V-Bucks, the loading screen. We have his pickaxe, which matches his back bling. This is honestly probably my favorite sword that we've ever seen in terms of like a pickaxe. And then we have another one of those like ancient scroll emotes of Kendo with his sword, the back bling, the whole shebang there. So, and then his variant is Demon Hunter Kendo with the mask. As for page 7, I know this is a fan favorite. We have the ink drop contrail with the paint brushes in the back. This honestly is super clean, looks super good. Here's an emote. Honestly, don't really care for it a whole lot, but the back bling, the huge ninja star, it's called the Hope Star, is super cool. The gun wrap looks super clean, matches Hope's outfit super good, and especially the back bling and the pickaxe. Here's her pickaxes. Honestly, these things look super cool because it almost looks like something you'd I don't know what they're called, but like when you're climbing like a wall of ice, that's what these look like. I don't know if there's anything else that's like this. At least I haven't seen it. So I'm a big fan of those. And then we have Hope as a loading screen. Kendo's in the background. She's painting using those paint brushes. But Shadow Blade Hope, I know, is a fan favorite and definitely one of my favorite skins of this entire Battle Pass. Maybe my favorite, to be honest. As for page 8, we have the variants of Hope. We have the lilac comma pickaxe. Honestly, this variant is super cool. The white and the purple and the yellow just look so good together. We have the home base banner icon. This is our second banner icon. I like the other one a little bit more. This one's cool though. We have another loading screen. This one's actually like kind of trippy because it's horizontal view and instead of like a vertical view. So you're actually like looking down at the ground right now. It's a little trippy. You got to look at it for a second to really figure out what's going on, but super cool. Free V-Bucks. We have the same back bling, just different colors. We have the emote with the like the ancient scroll, and then we have Lilac Shadow Hope, which is super clean. Going on to page 9, honestly, I don't think this page is as good as the Hope back bling, contrail, all that stuff, all of Hope stuff, but it is still super cool. The Mask of Balance, this is a glider. If you look at it straight on, obviously you can see it's a mask. That's why it's called the Mask of Balance. Pretty obvious. But it's kind of shattered, broken into pieces. Super cool. You get the emote for, I don't even know what this guy's name is actually. Daigo. You get the emote early on for him. You get the free V-Bucks. Here's the loading screen. This is probably honestly, my least favorite skin in combinations of the entire Battle Pass, but it's still good. Here's his back bling. In terms of back bling, it looks super cool. It's almost like a black cape, but it's like a cape of mist, which is like, honestly, I don't know if I've really seen anything like this because the mist almost like dissipates as it goes down, which is super cool. Another banner icon. And then, of course, the skin itself. It says Man of Thousand Faces, part of the Thousand Faces set. Super cool, super clean. You have like, you can't really see it because it's covering it up, but down on his hip right here, it almost looks like, I think those are 2 more masks, and it almost looks like the Oni mask from the game too. So that's a big thing why this Battle Pass is so cool, is because they're incorporating different elements from the game, like the Oni mask, like the sprites, into these skins, which is super cool. Going on to page 10, we have his emote. The fact that this is an emote and not a glider is actually kind of crazy. It almost looks like it could be a glider. His wrap, it's called the Shadow Gold, is probably my favorite wrap of the entire Battle Pass. The fact that it goes from gold to black to white is super cool. We have his golden claws. We have the emote, which is just another mask, which I think it actually rotates through a couple of the masks when you throw it. I've never actually used that emote. We have his glider, but this one's a gold and black one. We have a contrail, which looks like those Oni masks are right there. I think those are Oni masks. And then we have his original skin. Now, like I said, I really do like this this Fortnite style, but it's probably, in terms of all the skins that we've seen, this is probably my least favorite, but it's still really good. Okay, getting into probably my second, maybe tied for first favorite skin, we have Baymax on page 11, the Baymax wings. We have the care provider emote. We have his contrail, which is actually super cool. There's nothing coming from his hands. It's all coming from boosters, jets from his feet. We have the loading screen, which looks super, super clean. You can see Hope in there. You can see Daigo in there. And you can see, I think her name's Jade in there too, which is super, super cool. In that top right corner, you can see the battle bus too. So we have the emote, the fist bump. Honestly, I think they could have done something a little bit better for this emote, but it matches Baymax pretty cool. Here's your hero, Baymax. It would have been cool if like the emote they chose was like you could be like Baymax like regular, and then the emote like transforms into like superhero Baymax, but what can you do? The back bling, we have the Mega Bot, which is super cool. If you've seen Big Hero 6, this is what the main character uses in like, I don't know, it's like bot fights at the start of the movie, which is super cool that they incorporated that. We have Baymax's emote, it's the samurai version. We have his Microbot mallet. This thing is super awesome. Also a Big Hero 6 reference to the materials that he uses, the technology that he developed. We have Samurai Baymax holding the water sprite, and then the air sprite is right next to him. You can also see the shrine that's behind him, and then the official Samurai Baymax skin. Honestly, I like the original Baymax skin a little bit more, but it looks pretty good. As for the puppet dance, this emote goes hard. This is crazy. The Demon Dojo literally does basically this emote as you're trying to take down the boss so you can get the medallion and mythic. But this is a crazy, crazy emote. I really like it. As for the gun wrap, this thing looks clean. The white and black, and then the design of like, I don't even know what it is, and then it transforms into that red because this skin is found at the Demon Dojo. So it goes from like almost like a pure wrap to like a demon wrap, which is super cool. This loading screen is super, super cool. Also at the Demon Dojo, the boss there, you got the free V-Bucks again. You have the back bling where it's like her as a puppet again. And then you have her emote, which is, again, that old ancient scroll. And then the Night Rose skin. So the thing that I really like about this skin is if you look at her eyes, they're completely black. There's nothing else. There's no white. There's no color to it. It's just black, and then the reflection out of her eyes, which is super cool. So going on to page 14, Night Rose Thorns. These pickaxes are actually super, super clean. The loading screen looks super good. You can see the Typhoon blade in there, which is awesome. Another back bling, just a different variant, different color of it. You got the V-Bucks, you got the Night Rose song, which I wonder, I haven't even listened, but this has got to be playing somewhere on the map. I'm not sure, but I feel like it's got to be. We have the glider, which this may be the scariest, creepiest glider like I've ever seen. Like you have like this demon child flying down that you're hanging onto. Like it's crazy, it's nuts. The banner icon is super, super good. And then you have the final skin of the Battle Pass, Tactical Night Rose, which is super, super good. As for the bonus rewards, we're going to go through these really quickly, but you have Daigo as a yellow skin variant, which is super cool. You have a new loading screen. You have the home base banner icon for Baymax. You have some more V-Bucks. This shadow lit back bling is super cool. It's that black mist, but it goes from black to gold to just nothing, which is super cool. A Baymax spray, you have this yellow and red skin, which is super cool. You have Rose Thorn's pickaxe. You have the Chapter 6 Season 1 loading screen, the official artwork for it. We have another Racer Katana, which is Daigo's the katana, and then you can see that little creature behind him. I actually didn't see if the clothes that he's wearing matches his outfit as well, which is pretty cool. Another emote, another gun wrap. This is probably, I don't know, I keep on saying this is my favorite. This might be, I haven't even seen this before, honestly. This gun wrap is super, super clean. And then we have a new Hope style, which is the Demon Hunter Hope. This one's super cool too. Back to this glider. I mean, this thing is freaky as heck. We have another emote, the Burning Rose emote. We have the claws. I mean, we've seen all this stuff. This is a new emote too, and then this is another banner icon too. But we've seen all this stuff. This is where you get the Racer Kendo style on page 3 of the bonus rewards. This is a new emote though. You have Hope using the paintbrush, writing something or painting something on the ground, and then it lights up, which is super cool. Again, chapter 6, season 1, the official loadings, another official artwork done for that. We have a 1,000 face emote. We have another pour one out emote. Honestly, I don't even know who this goes with. I mean, obviously it goes with, I think it's Nyanja, but it's kind of like out of the ordinary. I don't know why they put this in, but it's cool. We have Guardian Jade. We have the Daigo Yellow again. We have another loading screen of Daigo. I don't know why I kept on calling this guy Daigo. This guy's not. Oh, this is Kendo. Kendo. I keep on messing that up. So, going back to here's Daigo, and then we have the pickaxes, another banner icon, break the curse jam track. I've never even heard this before. Another emote. That is the creepiest emote I've ever seen. Why didn't they release this during Halloween? Like, that is straight up crazy, bro. We have Restored Night Rose, which again, they keep the eyes just completely pitch black on this. And then this is where things get good. The blue looks so good here on all of these skins. I think my favorite one, of course, is going to be this final one. Kendo's looks super dope. We have a red and black one now. Kendo's looks super good too. I think Hope's is my favorite here though, but it goes really good with Rose as well. And then we have the, I don't even know what this is, green, purple, blue. All of these, I mean, you got to push to get these final ones because they look legit. And then the Godzilla rewards. This comes out January 17th. We have a Godzilla skin coming in right here. We don't know what's coming after that. Likely a King Kong skin, maybe coming to the shop or coming here. But super pumped for all this. But overall, this Battle Pass is one of the greatest Battle Passes we have ever seen. The 7 skins on here, Nyanja. Here it is, Jade. We have Kendo. We have Hope, which is probably my personal favorite. We have Daigo, Baymax, and then, of course, Rose, the final skin, which is super, super good. So, I mean, overall, they did a fantastic job with the season's Battle Pass.